This is the current state of my GS. Sad times. So guess which one we're going out on today? That's right. So Rebel's time to shine. Well, hello YouTube, as Rob would say. So I'm taking the chance of a day off to go up to Morton-in-marsh, up through the Cotswolds. I'm on a bit of a time limit because something cropped up yesterday which now affects my today. But I'll get to that in a sec. I'd already planned to come up to Morton on the Rebel, and even though time's a little limited now, I'm still going to do it. So for those that don't know, Morton-in-marsh is, to be fair, I haven't been before, but Morton-in-marsh is supposed to be quite a pretty little village, I guess, town, village. It's right at the top of Gloucestershire in the Cotswolds. I think maybe it's a bit overshadowed by Morton on the Water, which is just below it. And obviously I've been there a fair few times now. But yeah, I've never made it up to Morton. There's also Stow in the Ward, I think. Is it between the two? Possibly? Don't know that I've been there either. And to be fair, it sounds like a really nice day out to do Morton, Stow in the Ward, and then Morton. I'll do that one day this summer. That's pretty cool. So the thing that happened yesterday, I planned to take the GS out for a little afternoon ride. I was supposed to go on the bike the day before, Rob and I, but we never did get around to it. So I was like, right, okay, I'm going to get in this afternoon ride. So I got ready, got out to the bike, rolled her out of the garage, and turned the key. And absolutely nothing happened. The battery was deader than it's ever been before. So basically that knocked that plan on the head. But then also I had to deal with that, as in get the bike back in the garage. And let me just say, there's this, Rob's going to be so sick of me talking about this. There's this it's a very, very like shallow slope. Almost imperceptible to most people, but when you got to get bikes up and down it, you become pretty aware that it's there. And then at the top of the slope is a little concrete lip that you've got to get over to get into the garage. And you know, I don't have a lot of faith in my bike handling skills as it is, to be fair, as in like manual handling. But I didn't have much choice. Like, my bike was sort of in the middle of where cars come in and out, so I had to move it. So I pushed it up the slope, and actually, to be fair, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. It wasn't as difficult as I anticipated, so I did that. And then I was amazed that I got it up the slope, so I stopped to sort of admire my hard work. And then obviously I had this concrete lip to deal with, and I had no momentum to get it over. So I put a little bit of cardboard down. I don't know if that actually did do anything, but I put it down anyway to try and cover the lip. Make a ramp. All I needed was a little nudge from behind and I'd have got it over. But there was no one around. There was this one guy actually across the road, and I think he clocked me trying to move the bike, But then I saw him and I was so embarrassed I stopped. When really, I know I should have waved him over, and I was quite close to desperation making me actually call out for help. But then I went out again from the garage to the bike to try again, and they were gone. I think they were still around, but they weren't in eyesight, you know, my, what's the word? Line of sight. So I, because my bike was going in the garage at a weird angle anyway, like if it had gone straight on, it would have ended up in the wall anyway. So I rolled it back down to straighten it up. And this time I didn't stop before the lip. And I got the front wheel over, surprisingly easy with just that bit of momentum. But then I did the same thing. I was so amazed and a bit tired. I stopped pushing to give myself a rest. And then I realised actually I have two wheels on my bike and the back one still wasn't over the lip. I didn't really want to push it all the way back down again to build up momentum if I could help it. But I managed it by rocking it backwards and forwards. Amazingly I didn't drop it. I was rocking it backwards and forwards just to get a little bit of momentum, and it worked. Again, I'm amazed at how little helped. So anyway, honestly, I'm so chuffed that I managed to do that. I never thought I'd be able to do that. To be fair, I thought I'd struggle to get the Rebel up into the garage pushing it. So Rob came round with his toolkit. I have some Allen keys, that's the extent of my toolkit. So Rob came round and we took the battery out, which is how we've left the bike. So I've ordered battery for the GS, getting delivered today. I need to go pick it up this afternoon. And then I need to charge it overnight. Needless to say, I don't actually have a battery charger, so we've managed to borrow one from Paul. He's been in one of our videos. Rob and Paul are not convinced by what the shop told me. To be fair, neither am I. So they sold me like a normal acid battery, even though what I wanted really was a gel one. And I showed them the picture of what we'd found online. And the guy in the shop, he called his, I don't know, battery man or his parts man to see what would fit my bike. And they came back with, we can order you this acid battery, that gel one that you showed us won't fit. And I don't know any better than him, so I didn't really want to challenge that, because maybe he's right, I don't know. Also maybe he's just ripping me off, which is also a possibility. But just for an easy life really, and like I said, because I know I don't know any better, I just accepted his opinion. And I ordered this old-fashioned acid battery from him. No doubt it's overpriced as well. But I'm going to pick that up this afternoon. I knew the GS battery was on its way out. I've known for a while. So it's really no big surprise it's gone. Also, the moral of this story, one of them, is to not roll your bike down a hill and then try to start it, especially one with an old battery. I don't know where I'm meant to go. I'm gonna go straight ahead. Might have to pull over and check my Google Maps though. She stopped talking to me. So because of my time limit, I did jump on the motorway and I came up to Dursley on it instead of taking the A and B roads up. And I'm probably going to have to hit some of the motorway, maybe quite a lot, depending on the time on the way back. Because potentially it's 2.5 hours each way if I don't touch the motorway. That's 5 hours. And if I want to do anything there, I mean, there's probably not much to do. I'm guessing eat, drink. Like, it's just going to be a bit of a push because I have to get that battery today so I can charge it tonight. Right. Google Maps. Oh, I thought it died then. Okay. So I'm going up past Cirencester. Okay. more or less straight on. Famous last words. And I'd just like to say, when it comes to the Rebel 500s and motorways, don't let anyone tell you they can't deal with it or that they hold up traffic. They absolutely do not. Take this bike on the motorway and spend plenty of time in the fire lane, overtaking the rest of the traffic. Yeah, I myself, I say sure, when it's overtaking, it's slightly less powered than other bikes, obviously. You have to plan it a bit more. But on the motorway, yeah, it's fine. I used to take it to work in Cardiff, from Weston to Cardiff. It's all motorways. And it's like an hour each way. It's fine. Absolutely fine. On this nice bit of gravel. There we are. Bit of warmth. I feel like I need to go left. But I'm not sure. This could be wrong. Maybe it took me over the Cirencester and then I turned left to go up to Morton. Yeah, it is the right road. Woo! Alright, Bluey. I'm taking ya. Oh, maybe I could do all of them. Yes, 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 yes. Happy day. So, yeah, my plan yesterday was to take the GS down to St Abbas, do the zigzaggy hill there. Because next month, if everything goes accordingly, I'll be taking the GS up to the lakes doing hard knot pass there. And so I wanted to do a bit of training basically on the GS. And that's kind of the closest thing I have round by me. I've taken the GS up before a lot. Haven't taken up the zigzag hill in St Abbas. I've taken the Rebel up there once. So really I need to try some of those trickier hill hairpins on the GS. This right, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance. Oh my god, that's a kite! Wow! This right, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance. Oh my god, that's a kite! Wow! If anyone's going to drop their bike out of the 4 bikes that are going, if anyone's going to drop their bike there, it'll be me. Even though I'm probably on the smallest, lightest bike there, and I don't have any pillions, just got me and my luggage on the back. I can guarantee it'll be me that drops it. Oh, I've been there with Rob. The prison is a cafe now. And also in Morton, which I don't have time to check out, is there's a tower which you can go up, which I don't really want to do in biker anyway, so I'm not that disappointed I can do it. Next to it is a nuclear bunker that was built during the Cold War. That would be quite interesting, but I think that'll have to be another day. Look at the view, isn't that nice? Hey, we're in Morton. Market town of Morton. Oh, look. Activity. Look at this. Oh. Oh, I could get a sheepskin. Another one. Ooh. Maybe I will look around here. Don't really know where I'm going. Can I park over there? Yeah, I might park there. Is this allowed? Could have a cream tea by the bike though, couldn't I? Oh yeah. So I'm up to the market. I think you're gonna have to get back anyway because that's where my bike is. You can see the rest. It's that awkward thing where I need to turn around and do a 180 without looking awkward. So I'm going to pretend I'm on a phone call and do exactly that. I always feel like I do a lot of stuff by myself, but I always feel a bit self-conscious when I'm by myself. Like guys poking through some of the stores there, and I feel like people just looking at me like, maybe it's just the presence I have. I mean, it's not like I was doing this either. I wasn't like talking to myself on the phone. But yeah, let's go back. So apparently it is officially market day every Tuesday here, which I didn't know, so that was a stroke of luck. So I decided to quickly drop into Broadway before I go home, because I think that's also quite pretty and rural. God, that was, oh that's nice, that was so hot sitting in the sun. I know I pulled over on the way here to plug in my jacket and get some warmth, but that was so hot just sitting on the curb by my bike, stuff in my face. It was nice. And earlier on when I was saying Morton has a tower and a nuclear bunker, it wasn't Morton, it was Broadway. Still not going to be able to go there, but oh, this is so nice. Must bring Rob up here. Ah, Broadway, okay. Okay, let's ride down the high street then. Just so I know what it's all about.